What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, we have to talk about an avalanche of Persona celebrations coming. They announced this earlier today, well, technically, actually very late last night, obviously time zones being taken into account, but no, obviously, we all know, hopefully, right, Persona 25th anniversary is this year, I believe, starting in September, so they don't want to technically classify all of 2021 as their celebration year. They want to start it in September and go from there. So they released the graphic, where they showed, kind of pictures of the first 5 games. Some people, some eagle-eyed people even spotted that if you look where it says 25 or 25th, they match the colors in corresponding order of when the games come out. Like red is the last color if you go left to right. The final one is white. There's actually 6 colors on the 25th anniversary, and the 6th color is white, so that could very well, I think, be kind of the color theme of the next game. So very good for those eagle-eyed people online that have found that. But we've heard talk about Persona 6 over the last couple weeks. We've actually heard it for quite a while, like a couple years. Obviously, we know that it was coming, but you got to get strikers, you got to get royal, all that kind of stuff. Well, again, they announced Persona's 25th anniversary, and there's going to be 7 announcements that's going to span between this upcoming September and over the next full year. Now, I've been excited for these things in the past. Danganronpa, for their 10-year anniversary, actually did something very similar where I was hoping that we could get a 4th game. And that hasn't happened yet, although they actually pushed their celebration because of, the stuff around the world. They actually pushed it, so it's not impossible, and there's rumors it could happen. But the way they went at it was more about merchandise, was more about ports of the game. Obviously, Danganronpa is coming on the Switch, and you can say, well, Alex, what does that have to do with Persona? Well, that's the thing, right? Just because there's 7 announcements does not mean there's 7 games going to be announced. And I think that's it. I think people are smart. I think people could probably put 2 and 2 together like that, but not everybody. I think, when you hear somebody, a studio is going to announce 7 things, you may get very excited, and I don't blame you, right, that we're going to get an avalanche of things. I do think we're going to get a couple. I think Persona 6 will probably be the last one. The way they talk about that game really signals that if they've started it, they recently started it, like probably the last 6 to 12 months at the late, that's like the most amount of time. And if not, they're just gearing up for it right now. Depends on how you want to read into things, but you know what I mean? So to announce that tomorrow or August or September, if you want to start off, say in September, it may not be enough time. And I personally, I don't know about you guys, but for me, the first time I want to see Persona 6, I don't want to see it and then say, oh, we have to wait 5 years for it. The less amount of time, the smaller amount of time in between when you announce it and when it releases is probably best, specifically for a game as big and as, impactful as Persona. There was somebody who kind of put some things together on Reddit about the gifts that they were using in terms of how they presented this anniversary stuff and how it does kind of line up with Persona 4, that maybe they're announcing a Persona 4 or Persona 4 Persona 3 was the one that the remake was a heavy rumor that people were thinking of. Persona 4 Golden being not just on Vita and PC, but maybe making it to other consoles. I personally prefer it on Vita. I actually played Persona 4 Golden on the Vita way back in the day, but if everybody else wants it, that's okay too. But no, I think what I would personally expect from these 7 announcements is a mix. So I would not be surprised if they started out with a Persona 4 Golden on all consoles kind of thing. Or even, because they've talked a lot about not, inadvertently, not wanting it to just be on PlayStation anymore. Now, if you're PlayStation or you like PlayStation or you consider that a win, it is a big deal, I think, especially as Persona continues to grow, to have that game as a PlayStation-only game. Persona 5, Persona 5 Royal, you can only get on PS5. So, that's important in certain respects, right? So losing it is a big deal, but at the same time, you're getting it out to even more people that could potentially want it. So could that be an announcement? Yeah, I would say a Persona 3/4 thing is probably one of the 7, whether it's a 3 remake or a Persona 4 Golden on more consoles or more platforms than it already is. That could be 1 or 2. Maybe the idea of Persona 5 coming out on more than 1. That could be another one. And then besides that, I think there's going to be a lot of merchandise, a lot of anniversary kind of merch, to celebrate it, and then Persona 6. And it could also come with Persona 6's announcement of being on more than just, PlayStation or PS5. So it's definitely exciting. I'm I'm a relatively new Persona fan. I played 4 Golden, but I didn't beat it. I played 5 all the way through. Adore it. I mean, I can't even say it. I'd have to make a full video talking about it. In fact, I have. I've done a review for that game. So I love the franchise. Now, I haven't played the older ones, so, having a 3 remake, I'm all for that. I'm all for bringing older games back up, especially those ones that I haven't played yet. But over the next year, I assume we're going to get quite a few announcements mixed with merchandise, okay? Again, I don't think all 7 are going to be brand new games. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are you looking forward to? What do you think they will announce during this year-long celebration? Let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turn on, leave a like. Definitely helps these videos out. I do a brand new video on this channel every single day, and so I hope to see you guys for tomorrow's video.